Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Now, the West Indies take on New South Wales 11 in their first warm-up match for the two-test series against Australia, starting this evening at 6:30 at the Phillip Oval in Canberra. The Caribbean men are suiting up for their first test series down under since 2015, and former captain Jason Holder says the players are pushing to adjust to the challenges of the conditions.
I think this will be a good gauge to see where we are. And, guys to get just accustomed to the conditions here in Australia. A few of us have played here before, and a few new faces as well too. So I think it's a good mix that we have in the squad, and then hopefully that we can, make use of this time here preparing for the first test match in Perth.
Meanwhile, Holder says he, along with other members of the failed World T20 push, are happy to have a new challenge.
It's been cool for me personally. I think the other guys have had a cool time as well too. It's tough sitting down watching the World Cup on TV, but I think it's a good feeling to have per se. You feel a little bit disappointed, and you actually feel eager to just make amends the next time you get that opportunity. So I think it's a lot of reflection to happen in our cricket certainly, and then most likely our guys just need to put some hard yards in, make sure we're a lot better next time.
The regional team has a 4-day warm-up match to follow, which starts next Wednesday against the Prime Minister's 11. The two-test series starts on November 13 in Perth, which will be followed by a day-night test in Adelaide on December 8. West Indies last won a test match in Australia in February 1997. They have beaten Australia in any format only once, in T20s in February 2013. Meanwhile, the first finalists for the Cricket West Indies Regional Super 50 competition will be decided later today when defending champions Trinidad and Tobago Red Force oppose Barbados Pride at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua. The Red Force topped Zone A with wins in 4 of their 6 matches, including a 7-wicket win over the Windward Islands Volcanoes in their final group match. Meanwhile, the Pride scraped into the last 4 by virtue of a better head-to-head record than the Leeward Islands Hurricanes after both ended on 14 points. The Pride, with captain Shea Hope, 287 runs, 5 behind Alec Athnaze of the Volcanoes, defeated the Pride by 5 wickets via the Duckworth-Lewis system. And Novak Djokovic has been granted a visa to play in the Australian Open in January. Guardian Australia and a state broadcaster ABC reported on Tuesday. Djokovic, who is Serbian, was deported from Australia in the lead-up to the Grand Slam in January after he declined to be vaccinated. He was deported from the country 10 days after arriving, despite mounting a successful legal challenge. The former world #1 was originally barred from the country until 2025. The ABC said it had confirmed Immigration Minister Andrew Giles had overturned that ban, allowing Djokovic to compete. And in football, defending champions, the University of the West Indies, Mona, are through to the quarterfinal round of the Intercollegiate Sports Association Greg Garrell Male Football Knockout Competition after beating Church Teachers College 2-1 on Tuesday. Tyrese Henry in the 3rd and Tyrese Harriott in the 74th got the goals for UWI. Kamali Powell and Daniel Powell both scored doubles on the day as Montego Bay Community College were the biggest winners, slamming Brownstown Community College 6-0. Elsewhere, GC Foster College had a 3-1 win over Bethlehem Moravian College. Caribbean Maritime University clipped Monique College 2-1. Case had a 3-0 win over Portmore Community College, and Sam Sharp Teachers College blanked Excelsior Community College 1-0. Saturday's quarterfinal pairings will see Montego Bay Community College playing GC Foster College, Michael opposing Caribbean Maritime University, Case hosting UTEC, and UWI tackling Sam Sharp Teachers College. And that's it for your Midday Sports Report. Oshane, it's back to you.
And that's the Midday News. I'm Oshane Masters. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.